What is up, guys? This is LRF, and we are here at Miller Motorcars for this SP3 event, Ferrari Daytona SP3. Yes, you heard that right. There's going to be 14 different SP3s at this one single event, including the SP3 that sold for a record $26 million last year, and some other SP3s with crazy and unique specs. This is going to be a great day, despite the nasty weather right now. But let's get right into the video. Starting off with this silver SP3, which you might remember from the 2025 Miller Motorcars Legends event last May, June, whenever it was. But here it is again, and my gosh, it looks amazing. We got some good clips of this last year, and I plan on getting some good footage of this car again. But remember, this is just one of 14 SP3s that are here in this room, in this entire building, the Miller Motorcars Ferrari building, today. So I wanted to just do a quick walk around of all of the SP3s here. Right here we have this amazing looking SP3 in this red color. I'm not entirely sure on the exact color name, but as you can see, it's just very nicely spec'd with the tan rims and interior, and now with the doors up. Just take a look at that. This might be one of the best spec'd SP3s I've ever seen on the internet or in person. Just wow. Like, if you're gonna get a $6 million car, and just make sure you get the right spec, or spec it right. Alongside it, we have a very similar color and another very nice SP3. This one's red on red, followed by a red on blue interior SP3 with silver stripes, looking amazing as well. As you could see, we have another red on red SP3. Now with the doors up, these cars look amazing. But as we make our ways to the end of the line, we've got this red on blue SP3 with an interesting blue stripe going through the doors of that car, looking very interesting. But which one is your favorite out of these 5 red SP3s? I don't care what you guys say. I'm definitely going with that first red SP3 and the second one, but definitely the first one. That's the top of them all out of this line of SP3s. Might be my favorite SP3 here today. It probably is. As we make our way over here, we have this very nice SP3 in Bianco white with silver stripes, the carbon fiber looking better than ever on this car. See, if I was going to spend $6 million or whatever it is on any car, I just don't know if I would get it in white. Although you can make it look very good depending on the paint job and the type of color, I'd just be afraid of getting a white car dirty, because that's just how I am. I don't know about you guys, but tell me what you think in the comments if you have a personal opinion or whatever. But this paint job is just amazing. Like, take a look at it. It looks so good. As you can see, we have it with doors up right now. Maroon interior, white on maroon, I guess. So we've already went through 7 out of 14 of the SP3s in the room right behind us. Now as we come through the other 7 SP3s, right here we have number 8, another white one, white on blue interior, blue stripes, looking good. I'm gonna try to speak up pretty loud since the loud crowd and the music. But yeah, we'll do the best we can for this video. SP3 number 9 right here. Black on blue stripes and interior. Looking great as well. Here's our next SP3. We've got a blue on yellow one. Blue interior. Now this SP3 was actually at Hayfields a year or 2 ago, which was one of the Hayfields I happened to miss. But now we make up for the miss, because here it is at Miller Motorcars. And we're gonna film a lot of this, so stay tuned. All 14 of these SP3s are going on all over my social media. Here we have a very nice carbon blue SP3, looking better than ever in my opinion. Blue on blue with the interior. Doesn't get much better when we have RM Collections SP3 right here. You guys all remember this from the Greenwich Concours on both the Saturday and Sunday last year, and here it is again. So just take a look at it. Maroon carbon fiber, blue rims, blue interior, number 23, iconic 23. We got the yellow dot there. This is one of the best looking SP3s ever. I know that might be quite a controversial opinion because I remember posting a lot of good footage about this SP3 along with a lot of other fellow car enthusiasts I follow on social media, and some of them were saying it looks great, it's one of the best spec SP3s. Others were saying not so much for other users, as they were calling it a worst spec. Like, it's kind of a top spec and a worst spec at the same time at this point. But I'm definitely on the top spec team for this SP3 RM collection. If you haven't already, check their social medias out, on Instagram especially, because their car collection is just insane. Not only this SP3, but they have many other supercars and hypercars. Over here, we have this this interesting color on an SP3. I have seen this on social media a lot before, where it's kind of like a magenta pinkish carbon color with silver stripes. Not my favorite spec SP3, but it definitely does look unique and interesting. You can see we have that brownish or green interior actually, looking very good. But yeah, only one more SP3 to film today, and I'm sure you guys all could guess which SP3 that is. Stay tuned. Don't click away yet, because we've got more footage coming. Here is the big kahuna of all of the SP3s. I'm sure you guys know which one this is. Yes, that's right. It's the Tailor Made $599 plus 1 edition SP3, final SP3 ever made. The one that sold for $26 million last August at RM Sotheby's during Monterey Car Week in California. I was, along with millions of other people around the world, super surprised when this went on the market. 26 million, but after all, it was for a good cause. It was for charity, and a billionaire car collector happened to buy it. I forget his name, but yeah, just truly amazing. A one-of-one tailor-made edition, final SP3 ever made. It's most expensive hypercar, most expensive car of the 21st century. Costs more than any McLaren F1 has ever sold for. Just take a look. As you guys all know, gray on yellow, gray carbon I should say on yellow, looking great. Of course, you can see we have half of the Ferrari written logo there. But yeah, this car definitely deserves a walk around, especially the fact since it's a double-sided car. Just wow. If this was a GTO of the SP3s, this would be the one. With the doors up, it's looking just amazing, truly. As you can see, we have a pretty standard interior in it, but it kind of goes along well with the color scheme and the spec. Just wow. You've got the rest of the Ferrari logo written there. That gray carbon just looks amazing. Tell me what you guys think. What is the best looking SP3 out of these 14 SP3s here? And let me know if you guys know of any other better looking SP3s out there that are currently not here right now. After spending a lot of time in the Ferrari dealership, filming and doing numerous YouTube and social media attempts on getting good footage of all 14 of these SP3s, especially with the crowds and music. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Take a look at that Artura. Just wow. But yeah, we're not finished yet, as we're going to take a look at some of the other Miller Motorcars dealerships and see what they have in store for us right now. As you guys probably already recognize, we're obviously at the McLaren dealership right now. You have this green Artura followed by the blue one, looking very nice. We have a green McLaren GT here, and then this Audi R8 that happened to just pull in. Check that Brabus G-Wagon out on the left, looking amazing. Not a car you see every day, very rare. But let's make our way in. Oh, this 750S sounds so good. I saw it earlier driving around, and I've seen it a few times here already. But yeah, let's make our way inside. This sounds amazing. This P1 right here, looking amazing. This might be worth a few photos and videos of. But yeah, P1, carbon fiber, gray on orange stripes. You can see we have a few other cars in store here. Just take a look around. But yeah, the excitement does not end yet, especially when you have one of the best looking P1s right here. As we make our way into the Pagani dealership, we have this Huayra R that we have taken photos of here before. You might remember this post on Instagram when it was wrapped in a Christmas present thing, like in late 2024, just over a year ago from now. But yeah, truly insane. As you can see over here, we have a Huayra BC Roadster looking very good. This is one of my favorite Paganis and favorite version of the Huayra for sure. But not only that, usually at the Pagani dealer, we only have a few cars in here. But make our way over here. We have the blue Zonda, the C12S, the one that's worth approximately $10 to $12.5 million. I remember someone telling me that because we saw this at Caffeine and Carburetors, Waveney Park, and we got some good footage of this as well. And here it is again. We can't cross this line right here, but we could still get some photos and maybe some cinematic shots of it from here, which is good enough for today because I've already almost taken up all of my storage. If you ask me what the best example of a quintessential V12 Grand Tour classic Ferrari is, then the 365 GTB Ford Daytona might just be one of the top contenders. Late 1960s, early 70s supercar, one of the fastest cars in the world at the time, competitor with the Lamborghini Miura, as we all know it, but this car just looks amazing. As of now, you could expect these to sell for around like between 500,000 and 600,000. Some good examples could definitely go for more, like this one. This is in very good condition, and then especially if it's an extremely rare Daytona Spider, those are like $3.5 million right now. But yeah, one of the most iconic and greatest examples of a classic sports car or supercar. Just Italian V12 heritage design right here. Looks amazing as always. As a huge Ferrari fan and a big admirer of these classics, I will always love the Ferrari Daytona. It's just one of those cars that it's a great car. That's all I'm going to say. And here we have this classic Benz, also looking very good. I'm not sure, 100% sure about the model name. Wait for it. Thank you guys for watching this video. It was an amazing day here today in Greenwich, Connecticut with all of these SP3s. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on any new YouTube videos. Also, be sure to check out my Instagram and TikTok at LRF Cars. That'll do, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned for more epic car content coming your way.